Today the weather seems nice and warm, but that's only for some of us. As you can see, northern England and southern Scotland could have a cold weather as some clouds might be passing by. On to more important news. Brian, why don't you go on?
Well, thank you, Oliver. Today our partner, Adam Smith, is in Midtown London and will be interviewing a 9-year-old child who's being treated terribly at the fists of his employers. Now on to the interview.
I'm here at the steam engine factory, and I'm here today to interview 9-year-old Nick van Gutenberg. Chesterfield Victor was orphaned by his parents 7 years ago. He has been working for his food and rent ever since. He has never received education in his life and lives in a tiny tenement with 10 people stuffed into it. Here we have Nick. Is it okay if I call you by that name?
Yes, it's perfectly fine.
Okay. How does it feel to be orphaned by your parents 7 years ago and just earning 5 pence per hour and working in such terrible conditions? Please explain in detail.
It's very bad and hard work for me to toil with such a packed factory with unsafe working conditions. We don't get any safety equipment to save us from an injury. For example, yesterday, working 16 hours, I injured myself by the hot coal, which goes into the steam engines falling on me. It nearly burned my bloody body. But of course, if I had overalls, it would have saved me from that brutal and painful cleanup afterward. It really hurts to be in the working class, the lowest part of society. In the working class, no one is treated fairly, and it's very hard to serve.
Oh dear, that sounds painful. I do hope you change your jobs in the future, but otherwise, Nick, what's your job at the factory?
I work on the steam engines. I put the coal into the engine that runs all the other machines.
What exactly is a steam engine, if I may ask?
All I know is that the steam engine is used to power machines and make them go faster.
Do you ever want to move up to the middle class?
Yes, I would love to move up to the middle class, and my life would be completely changed. If I moved to the middle class, I would be respected a lot more and have a good education.
What are your views on the 3 economic systems? Which would you prefer?
Well, capitalism, in my opinion, is a load of crap. The rich basically steal from the bloody poor. They don't steal your wealth, but instead they take away our lives. The factory owners take away your rights and make you work to death. Of course, this is from my point of view, and it's an opinion. So if I had a chance to change, it would change the socialist society. There, the way of life is so perfect. Nobody steals each other's lives and rights, and most importantly, everybody's equal.
Oh, well, very well said, Nick. I may be starting to agree with you. At first, you seem to be saying rubbish, but then you got my attention.
Thank you.
2, 3. Very smart, Nick, and thank you for your precious time. But oh well, look, your owner is calling you.
What?
So back in the studio to Brian and Oliver.
Thank you, Adam, for that very interesting interview. It really touched my heart. What are your views on the interview, Brian?
Well, it touched my heart as well, and I shall do something to stop it. For my fellow people out there who believe in little Nick von Gutenbergen, Chesterfield Victor, remember you too can stop child labor by giving a generous donations to this address below. Thank you for being with us.
See you next time, because this is the day. See you next time.